Hi guys, welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Cercle Brugge save on FM 2015. In today's video we're doing the last two games of the Belgian Pro League, and at the moment we are all but qualified for the championship playoff, the championship group. We're 7 points, so we are in the championship group, that's confirmed. It's just seeing where we can finish in the league now, which will help us in the championship group. So with 2 games left, everyone's played 28 games now, all the games in hand have all been caught up. We've dropped a little bit, we're in 4th place, and we are 10 points behind the leaders Anderlecht. We are 6 behind Club Brugge and 5 behind Oostende, 5 ahead of 5th place Zulte and 6 ahead of Ghent in 6th. Standard are in 7th place with 41 points, so they can't catch us. So we are certain to finish in the top 6, which is the best we've done so far, so I'm very happy with that. Not happy with our league form though. The last episode we played the Belgian Cup semi-final and we lost to Club Brugge over the 2 legs. Drew 1-1 at home, and then we just completely crumbled and folded in the second leg and they beat us 5-1. So we're out of the Belgian Cup. In the final it's Club Brugge and Anderlecht. So the 2 best teams in the league at the moment, I think you can definitely say. So that's a bit annoying. We did beat Genk, but that is our only league win since beating Club Brugge at the start of January. So we've only won 1 in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 league games, which isn't very good. But we're getting a lot of draws, so we're getting points. It's just that we're not winning a lot of games, so that is costing us. If we'd have won all those games, we would be looking at being, near the top, and we'd have a chance of finishing top. So how the championship group works is the top 6 will play each other twice, so there are 10 more games. I think everyone's point values are halved, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I think I read that somewhere, that everybody's points are halved, so that makes it a bit easy if there was a team that was like running away with it. So the points gaps would be a bit less, wouldn't they? I would assume so. 27, 26, 27, 20, yeah. So the point values are halved. So if it stayed like this, if we stayed 10 points behind, after the turned into the championship group, we'd be 5 behind. That's how it will work. So let's go through the games off screen. Only played 3. So we beat Genk 2-0, which is good. A good performance. Sean Kleiber scored a fantastic finish, and Marco D'Alessandro scored not long after the restart. It was about 30 seconds from the second half kickoff. A couple of injuries in this match, and bad ones as well. Noé Ducen was injured in the 35th minute. He's going to be out for another couple of weeks at least with a broken arm. D'Alessandro was injured 5 minutes from time. He's going to be out for a few more days yet with strained ankle ligaments. Genk did get sent down to 10 men just before half time. Fabien Lemoine was sent off, so they had to play 45 minutes with 10. And yeah, we won 2-0, so much better. Then we had a goalless draw against Zulte, so another clean sheet. We've been missing those this season, and here's a clean sheet. Yuri Medeiros was another casualty in this match, and he got a dislocated shoulder. He's going to miss 6 to 8 weeks. So we are very strapped for options now. We've been losing players left and right. Then we lost 1-0 at home to Lamel. This was a really bad game. We should not have lost this. Van Acker took a knock in this match. He is thankfully able to carry on for us, but Sam Van Aken scored in the 38th minute, the only goal in the game, and yeah, we just couldn't get our shots away, and it's very annoying. I believe Hadi Sacco is back for us now though. Let me just see. He's not match fit, but he can play again, which is good because Mans Herman has not scored in 10 games, not since the hat-trick I think. So yeah, that has affected him badly. I'm pretty sure that was the last time he scored goals. Yeah, he hasn't scored since his hat-trick in December. So that's that. So today's game, we've got the local derby away against Oostende, and then we face Sint-Truiden at home. So I think we had these 2 same games earlier on. Sint-Truiden are bottom, so they look to be relegated if they fail to win the remaining 2 games. And even then, they need Mechelen to lose both of theirs. And then Oostende are doing well. They're just ahead of us actually. So a win against them here would possibly see us overtake them in the final day. So let's get on with it then. My leg's shaking. Got to do this before I go to work on the late shift today. Back to work after a week off. So the team are going to go with today. I'm going to do a quick pick. So who are the people that are missing then? So Ducen, D'Alessandro, Medeiros and De Klerk are all out. We had suspensions before, but they're all back now. And the only person who could get suspended for the final game is Gevlik. So that's not too much of an issue because we can always play Halilai if we need to. So I'm pretty happy with us for a starting 11. I'll have Sacco and Galashvili back. Turn Kleiber into a box-to-box midfielder. And we did for a while go with our 4-2-3-1 tactic, and it was working not too badly for us actually. So I had to revert to that because we had no Sacco and because Herman was playing so badly. So let's sort out this bench then. It's going to be difficult though, because of all the players we're missing. So De Haan is back as well, which is good. Good to see that. I don't want Sinclair playing. He's unhappy now as well. How's Rafa doing? No, oh yeah, we'll play Rafa. People are playing. So my coaches are saying that Rafa's not good enough, but he actually hasn't been doing a lot wrong. Right, so that's going to be our first 11 then. Sorry, I'm wiping my nose. I've got a cold coming on. So this is going to be our team then. So Martinez, Boyce, Borden, Amran, Gevlik, Van Acker, Kleiber, De Haan, Nando, Sacco, Galashvili, the bench, Cornelis, Halilai, Ndiaye, Rafa, Baselic, Gergic, Maharim, Manserman. That is our team for this game. So let's see if we can defeat Oostende here. Passionate. We'll try and install some positivity into the team. There we go. Feel the power of positivity. And let's see how we do here. So we kick off. And Gevlik running down the right hand side of the pitch. Well, not running, but dribbling. And the token highlight amounts to nothing. But we've had a couple of shots. And we're having a bit more of the ball. That hasn't been a highlight yet though. And we're more than halfway through the first half. So we will control the game. We will work the ball into the box. We will float crosses. We will close down more. We will get stuck in. Having a bit more of the ball, but there has not been a highlight yet. And, oh great, we've got an injury. Okay. We didn't put Hujat on the bench, did we? Damn it. That could have been a thing to do, but never mind. We'll play Ndiaye. That's another injury potentially. Hopefully not though. It's only 82%, so he may be okay. Usually, if it's a bad injury, the conditioning will be down in like the 40% or even lower than that. I think I've had like 22% before. Half time, there wasn't a single highlight, but we can still win this match. We'll keep going with the passionate again. There we go, and let's continue. So they kick off the second half. They had more shots than us, but we had a bit more of the ball. Borden wins the ball here, and he knocks it forward, but nothing came from it. We've got to work the ball into the box on. Let's try and speed up the tempo a bit. Maybe high tempo is the way to go. Let's try and speed it up a bit. We haven't had a shot on target yet, and they're getting a bit more of the ball now. They now have overtaken us in that respect. I'm going to counter. I'm going to play fluid. And there still has not been a highlight. We're in 72 minutes. We've already made a change. Do I want to make another one? Right, we are going to make another change. 82 minutes. There hasn't been a highlight yet. Come on, guys. Well, come on, game. Speaking of the game, there is an announcement coming today, 2 o'clock. Waiting to see what that is. Boyce with the throw. This is the first highlight in the match. And is it going to end in a goal? It is. Sacco on his return to the squad. 85th minute has given us a 1-0 lead. Okay, hold on now. Is this deserved? I'm not sure. We had the best of the ball in the first half. Galashvili with a great cross. Sacco with a volley. It was a great save by the goalkeeper, but Sacco followed up with the rebounds. And we are now going to defend this lead. Boyce with the throw in now. Maharim loses it up to Paye. And Amram wins the ball there. Good stuff. There's 2 minutes of injury time to play. Thuram to Ruben. And Larsson's there, and it's held onto by Martinez. A weak effort at the far post there. With a minute and a half left, we just need to hold on now. In fact, we're going contain. I'm not worried. Here's Nando to Galashvili. Back to Nando. Milic passes to Larson. Here's Thuram. Nando is staying on the ground there, and they're shot over. But Nando has taken a serious knock there. But he's still on the pitch. That's full time. We've got to win. So that is good. That was a good performance considering we were the underdogs. We've got bragging rights over the local rivals. That's a good result. Club Brugge beat Anderlecht. So that has closed the gap there. We're now 2 points behind Oostende. We are 6 behind Club Brugge. We are 7 behind Anderlecht. So we can't catch them. But we could overtake Oostende. Who do they have on the last day? Let me see. They've got Kortrijk, who are... where are Kortrijk sitting in the league? They're down in 12. So you fancy them to win it. But we'll see what happens. We're facing Sint-Truiden, who are bottom. So we should be winning that game. No problem at all. But it looks like we're going to get either 3rd or 4th here. Which is a great finish for us. Considering the past 3 seasons we've finished like 7th and 8th, I think. And Van Acker is out for 4 weeks. Thank you very much. That's not good. I'm not talking about that. Yeah, we've been playing well, but not getting the results. So we deserve a win. So it's only our 2nd win since early January when we beat Bruges. We've only won 2 games since then. So that's good. So I will now just skip straight ahead to the Sint-Truiden game. I'll try and get this out. Get this done as quickly as I can so I can go to work. So I'll skip ahead now to the Sint-Truiden game. And I'll see you very shortly. Okay, so on the last day of the season, every team playing today. We are hosting Sint-Truiden, who are bottom. We are in 4th place. If we can... Right, so how do we have to do against Oostende? So we need to hope that Oostende lose, and we need to win our game if we are to finish in 3rd. Oostende draw, then we just need to win by like 10 goals, which won't happen. So that is the reality of the situation. One thing that I should look at before we go into the game, though, is our youth intake. So we have new guys on youth contracts. So let's go to the highest recommended one. So Michael Mandanda is one that came in this intake. 15-year-old central midfielder. Already his flair and work rate stand out, as do some of his physicals. And his first touch already is very good for a 15-year-old. Another one that has come in this intake, I think, is Thomas Verbroek. Yes, he has come in on this one as well. A few more sort of standout figures. Balance and jumping reach of 15. Good heading of the ball. Decent marking for his age. And a good few mentals in there as well. So some good players up there. I think there was only the 2 that were 5-star potential. The ones down here, not so good. So we'll see what happens with them. Nothing, probably. So that is our youth intake. I thought I'd show you that very quickly. You know, I do like to try and promote sort of... what's the word? Youth development. That is the reason why I have guys like Maharam and Donald Halilai in my first team 11, because they're youngsters that need to be played if they are to grow as footballers. So that is what's happening with those youth intakes. So for this last game, we are going to start Ken Hoodre in defensive midfield. A rare start for him. I don't think there's a great deal out here that we need to look at. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot else that we need to do. Although I am actually going to start in place of De Gea because he's not been playing well this season. I might sell him actually. He's been a poor player. He was injured for a while as well, but the games he did play, he just wasn't very good. And I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, defending's not too bad actually. We're doing okay in that respect. So let's see how we do with this game then. I'm not discussing my focus in the match. We are the favourites, so let's just push on and let's do well in this last game and try and get the best finish we possibly can. Come on, let's end with a victory. This would be nice. So we kick off. Ken Hoodre on the ball. As I said, a rare start for Kenneth Hoodre. He's been unhappy about his opportunities, as has Sig Clay, who is very unhappy. He's been complaining to teammates and to the press about not getting enough football, but he's just not very good. I mean, the games he played last season, his average rating was less than 6.2, and in this one it's about 6.7. So he just hasn't been good enough. So I'm going to sell him in the next transfer window. I'm going to bring in a better left back, which will be competition for Bart Boyser and not backup. Maharam with a corner here. It's come out to Nando, who passes back to the to the left winger. Nando on the ball now. Kleiber back to Nando. He shoots. He scores. It's 1-0, 32nd minute, and we have a lead. And Borden is still carrying a knock. What's his conditioning like? We'll have a look in a minute. Don't want more injuries, especially not with this championship group coming up. He's not doing too bad, so we'll leave him on the pitch for the time being. But we've got a 1-0 lead here. We are going to control the game now. We are dominating the game in terms of possession. Let's see if we can hold on to this. And we're going into half-time with a 1-0 lead, which is good. Okay, we'll leave that team talk as is. And we'll continue with the second half here. Here is Fiore to RK. And he's found Papel here, who's through on goal. And his shot was blocked. It was a big run he made there. And the cross was not great from their player there. It went out of play. Hudret passes back to Pierre Borden. Amran. That was a poor first touch. And that's a mistake. And Van Amersfoort is equalised. And Abdelkader Amran there has made a bit of a mistake. So yeah, that was an awful first touch. Skills gets on the end of it. That was a bad mistake by Amran. Right, I'm now going to take off board and he's starting to struggle. It'll have to be Cornelis coming on because we don't have another centre back. That's fine though. We've got a bit of experience up there. Borden is experienced. He's been with us since the start. Had great potential at the start. It's kind of dropped off since, but he has been doing well. He's been scoring goals as well, which is good. Cornelis takes a throw in here. He's found Gevlik. Cornelis trying to get the ball into the box. Gevlik takes it off him. Nando. Cornelis. Nando. Galasfali hits the post. Urs there. The regen with the goal. That's his third goal of the season, and he is a one for the future, is Muharrem. Next season is going to be massive for him. He's 18. He's a great left winger. He's got a few goals for me. Galasfali hits the post. Is the first one to it. It's 2-1. 82 minutes played now. I'm going to make a change. It's going to be Hudret off and Ndiaye on. As a ball winner. We will leave it on control because it's working well. We're playing very well. And it looks like Oostende are winning their game, so it will be, well, there's not long left. We'll bring on Dahina for the last bits of the game because he's a bit tired. So it will be a 4th place finish, which is still very good. We'll see how we do in the championship group. So, no, we do need to address this as a good win. Well done, guys. So it's a 2-1 win. So we finished 4th place. Oostende beat Kortrijk 3-1. Anderlecht finish top of the Pro League, 4 points clear of Bruges, and then a further 1 back to Oostende. So Club Bruges lost to Ghent, so we could catch them. Well, this could be big for us. We could still do very well. We're only 3 points behind Club Bruges. We're 7 behind Anderlecht. So we'll see what happens in the championship group, which we have qualified for the first time. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Do the press conference. Amran could get a wage boost, that's not a problem. Right. Okay, so that is where the championship group comes in then. So that is what the championship group looks like. So, have the points been halved? I believe they have. Yes. So, point values are halved. So, as you can see, we're now only 3 behind Anderlecht. That is assailable. Because it was more than that, wasn't it? Because I think it was either rounded down. So, we're 3 behind them. We're only 1 behind Club Bruges, but then again, we're only 5 ahead of Ghent. So, it's a very open championship group, I'd say. So we'll see how we do. The first game is against Ghent, and the second game is against Waregem. Then it's Bruges, Oostende, Anderlecht. So that is the order. So what I am going to do is I'm going to play Ghent and Waregem straight away. That will be Wednesday's video, and then I'm going to play 6 games off screen, and then we're going to play the last 2 against Oostende and Anderlecht, just to see what happens off screen, and we'll see what happens at the end. We'll see if we could win the Pro League. I mean, I'm not expecting it, but if we could win the Belgian Pro League, that would be insane. But we'll just see how we finish. We'll see if we can get a European place out of it. I imagine we will. I think it's only 6th place that doesn't get it. And I believe 1st and 2nd get Champions League. I'm not sure though. I'll look into that. And for next episode, I don't have any off-screen games to go through. So next episode, we'll go straight into the Ghent and Vorgen games. I will look at the rules for the Championship group. So that is what's going to happen next time. That's going to do it for this video. That's good. We've got 2 wins in the live con, which hasn't happened for a while, I think. Has it happened at all this season? I don't know. When was the last time we had back-to-back wins as well? Back in December. I think that West London Standard. I think no, we didn't do those off screen. We didn't do those live. I don't know, but yeah, we haven't had back-to-back wins for a while. That's the point I'm making. So we're in the Championship group. So next time we'll be facing Ghent and Borgen, and then after that, Oostende and Anderlecht, and we'll see where that leaves us in the Championship group and overall in the league. So that's next episode. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like at the bottom of the video. Any comments you want to make, then make them as well. Leave any comments. And if you want to see my videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.